Growing concern over whether there could be changes in the right for same-sex couples to marry. We're talking about the Respect for Marriage Act. It's moving through Congress.
The Respect for Marriage Act would guarantee legal protections for millions of marriages in the U.S., ensuring that their unions are recognized in every state.
And this is a story that we've certainly been following closely. CBS 4's Ted Scouten sat down with a Hollywood couple who's also been keeping an eye on it all.
As Hollywood couple Todd and Jeff Delmay prepare for Thanksgiving, they and their 12-year-old son Blake are keeping a close eye on the Respect for Marriage Act. It's making its way through the U.S. Senate at a time when concern is growing that the right for same-sex couples to marry could get struck down.
Absolutely, same-sex marriages should be respected, but I think it still lacks that full weight of going as far as saying that everyone has a right to marry the person they love.
Jeff and Todd were at the forefront of fighting for same-sex marriage, filing suit in 2014, seeking the right to marry. Now the Respect for Marriage Act would codify into law and recognize a valid marriage from another state, but would not require a state to issue a marriage license. It would not recognize polygamous unions, and supporters say it would have no negative impact on religious liberty or conscience protections.
For anybody to say that we're not equal because we are married, we're two men married versus a man and a woman is just not right. It is unconstitutional.
Worry for the Delmays and couples like them grew with the possibility of the conservative U.S. Supreme Court overturning the ruling that ushered in marriage equality across the country. Justice Clarence Thomas made mention of it after Roe was overturned.
Even if that were overturned, it would then go back to the states. And as we know, each state can be a very different political landscape.
A Gallup poll found 71% of Americans support same-sex marriage. Those against the legislation say their concern is discrimination.
What they're doing is they're creating a bill, a vehicle, to discriminate against other Americans who disagree.
Anthony Verdugo is founder of the Christian Family Coalition. Despite the bill's call for protections for religious liberty, he's afraid this could hurt people who are opposed to same-sex marriage.
You cannot tell me that you believe the DOJ should discriminate or persecute or prosecute Americans who dissent on same-sex marriage. That's not America, because today it's me and tomorrow it'll be you.
So here's what happens next. After the Thanksgiving holiday, the Senate is expected to take up the bill. If it passes there, it goes on to the House for approval. After the House, if they approve it, it goes on to the President for his signature. In Hollywood, Ted Scouten, CBS 4 News.